Giants fans, we are 3 days away from game day. And look, we did this last week, and we did it earlier on the show this week. We're not jinxing it. I'm a little, or what is it, a little stitious or superstitious, whatever it is. If you want the Giants to beat the Panthers, like this video. I'm not saying it's going to guarantee it, but it's definitely going to help the odds. So don't be the guy that wakes up Monday morning like, if I just would have liked that guy's YouTube video, the one with the awesome widow's peak, we would have beat the Panthers. So like this video if you want to beat the Panthers and go 2-0. Shout out to the real ones. You're watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. In today's show, we're going to go over the injury report that was just released by the New York Football Giants on Thursday. Some players were added that weren't on the injury report yesterday, and it's some big news. And we'll talk about those players here in a little bit, but let's look at the guys that did not participate at all at practice on Thursday afternoon. Devery Hamilton, he was sick. I still expect him to play this coming Sunday, but he didn't practice today because he was sick. Nick McCloud still dealing with that same hamstring injury. Aaron Robinson has already been ruled out. He had his appendix removed earlier in the week, so he's at least going to miss this game, maybe miss next game, but for sure not playing this week against Carolina. And Wan'Dale Robinson, who Brian Daboll said on Monday was day-to-day, did not practice. I think it's a long shot at best. He will play this Sunday. I am expecting the rookie wide receiver out of Kentucky to not play this week. The guys that were limited at practice today, the starting center, Jon Feliciano, was dealing with that lower leg injury. Azeez Ojulari still dealing with that calf injury that Brian Daboll called day-to-day 3 weeks ago. If you haven't picked up on it by now, Brian Daboll is going to say every injury is day-to-day. He's going with the Bill Belichickian approach to injuries. Jason Pinnock, he's dealing with that shoulder injury. Kayvon Thibodeaux dealing with that same MCL sprain. We got some big news on the rookie number 5. And Kadarius Toney, my guy Kadarius Toney, is dealing with the hamstring injury. My thing is this, though. Toney wasn't on the injury report yesterday. He didn't leave practice yesterday due to an injury. He didn't get hurt at practice today. So how was he on the injury report? Brian Daboll said following the game on Sunday he wasn't dealing with an injury, and that's why that wasn't a reason why he only played 7 snaps. It's just a little bit weird that he's on the injury report after not being on it after game day, after not being on it on Wednesday, not being hurt at practice on Wednesday, and now Thursday comes and he's on the injury report. I expect him to play and be along this wide receiver core that does with Galladay, Shepard, Toney. I don't expect Wan'Dale Robinson to play. I think Slayton will be a part of the active roster this week, unlike he was in week 1. But you'll see another big workload from Richie James. I'm expecting David Sills to get some burn. But if Toney is able to go, I want him and I need him to be a big piece in this offense. Despite only having 7 plays last week, he got the ball twice, and he racked up 23 yards. He's too athletic of a player to not be a focal point of the offense. I think he can be one of the best players in the NFL at the wide receiver position. He's just got to be available. The best ability is availability, and he hasn't been all that available so far in his NFL career. Didn't play 7 games in his rookie year. He's already on the injury report. He had offseason surgery. Injuries happen. There's 100% hit rate in the NFL for injuries, so I get it. But at the end of the day, you got to be on the football field. And I saw a lot of people on Giants Twitter freaking out about Kadarius Toney. So I want to ask you, are you worried about the Joker, Kadarius Toney? Type W for worried, or if you're cool, chilling, you can type C. What I'm not chilling about is Kayvon Thibodeaux. I'm pumped up, or maybe I'm reading too much into this, but Kayvon Thibodeaux said he feels really confident in playing Sunday. He's optimistic about playing Sunday. That's weird to say that in back-to-back sentences. Really confident, and then he's optimistic. But he's going to see how he feels the next few days before Sunday. Still has some hurdles to clear, and remains day-to-day. Of course, that's what Brian Daboll's special day-to-day, after participating in a limited capacity on Thursday. Ryan Dunleavy also reporting that Kayvon Thibodeaux returned to team drills. I think that's an indicator that he's getting closer. Once you start competing and practicing in a team environment, not just individual drills, not on the sideline with the trainers, not just in solo position drills, individuals, but team drills. You're getting live snaps, team snaps. I think it's an indicator that he's getting closer and closer. It also sounds like Thibodeaux is ahead of Ojulari. It doesn't sound like Azeez Ojulari is going to play this week. Hopefully he can be back week 3, Monday Night Football versus the Dallas Cowboys. That one's going to be fun. But if Thibodeaux plays, or if he doesn't, or it sounds like Ojulari's not going to play, you need Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence to step up and be big. You need another big game from O'Shane Ximenez. Jihad Ward played his tail off. You need him to have a big game. And I want to see some splash plays from the UDFA, Tom and Fox. I want to see him get some burn this upcoming week. But I want to see Kayvon Thibodeaux play for the New York Football Giants. Because my Thibodeaux shirt, it came in. I want to wear it, but I'm only going to wear it if he plays. Let's show Kayvon some love, though. Type 5 in the comment section. Let's get the good vibes rolling, because the more 5s we get in the comments, he's probably going to play. It's just facts. My mom, she invented the YouTube analytics page, and she told me that. So type 5 in the comments. Show him some love. And if you want him to play, just type 5. Just type it. Just type it. Let's roll. Hey, and you can bet on the Giants. Bet money line like I did with our proud sportsbook partner, BetUS. When you go to chatsports.com/bet and use that promo code right there, chat125, they're going to hook you guys up with a 125% deposit bonus. What does that mean? You put $100 into your account, they're going to give you a free, an FREE 125. No reason to not. Who's passing up free money? Don't be that guy. Bet on the Giants. Bet on the Knicks. Bet on the Yankees. Bet on the Mets. Bet on Joey Chestnut for all I care. Do it with our proud sportsbook partner, BetUS. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. Let's also take a look at the Carolina Panthers injury report going into game day. Marquise Haynes, the defensive end, he's dealing with a hip injury. He did not practice on Thursday. Christian McCaffrey did not practice, but it was just a rest day. He's going to play this Sunday. Frankie Luvo, he's dealing with that shoulder injury, a limited participant. Taylor Motton, their starting tackle's dealing with the knee. He's limited, and so is Brandon Smith, a thigh injury. He is also a limited participant. I do want to switch gears a little bit right here. Let's read what Wink Martindale said at practice today, because what he said had me ready to run through a frickin' brick wall. He said this to Giants fans: if you want to be a part of changing this culture here with the Giants, be loud and have that place rocking where people don't want to come to our stadium. We'll give you something to be loud about, and holy shit, inject it into my veins, right in there. Just get it in there. Inject it into my veins. I was ready to run through a brick wall when I read that quote and saw the video. I love Wink Martindale, and I agree. The Giants fans, they haven't had a whole lot to cheer about the past couple of years. The fact that they haven't had a winning record since 2016 until week 1 proves that. But you got something to cheer about. This is a must-win for the New York Giants. Starting 2-0 will set the tone for the entire season. And it'll get you rolling, get the fans excited. So I want all Giants fans, whether you're at the watch party this Sunday on Giants Now rocking out with me, or you're going to be at MetLife, get loud. Right now, let's get loud in the comments section. Type Big Blue if you're ready for the game. You want to see the Giants go 2-0 for the first time since 2016. Type Big Blue in the comments section. Let's effing go. F Carolina. I'll see you tomorrow with another video.